Sorry, give me a moment. It's, one of the things that I set up is I gotta fix. But also, hello to everybody in the chat. Okay. Whew. There we go. I have things set up, actually. Yay. Hello, hello, Cruz, hello, Vasti. How you guys doing? How's everybody chilling, vibing, relaxing? I forgot to whoop. There you go. You got an idea for a new character? That's interesting. Alright. So, by the way, as a reminder, the way we do these things now is that we do our reactions, and then after the reactions, which usually last like 2 hours, just remember that, so don't complain about it, we will then go into working on Mighty Grandpa. Yeah, share the idea, Laura. I got no problem. No need to ask permission to share something. Okay, so circular saws. Yeah. While you're sharing that idea, I'm gonna show you guys what we're reacting to today, because it's I'm a little unsure about it. Not a specific video, it doesn't seem. More like this channel is what we're like reacting to. I mean, to be fair, they only have a limited amount of videos, so I guess we could probably watch it from beginning to end without too much issue. I don't really know exactly what people want me to watch. It won the vote by like a landslide. Like, but I don't know what people want me to see exactly. I actually have a really good idea that involves that thing that you're talking about, Lorm. I know exactly where we could put that. Saw man. I feel like, do we just start from the first video and then make our way up? Alright, I guess that'll be it. That'll be how I do it. Let's do a little bit of a YouTube intro. There you go. Do I look very pale today? I feel like that made it worse. Oh my goodness. Why am I, like, glowing? Alright, Lorm. Oh gosh. I'm like trying to adjust the lights because I feel like I'm iridescent. It's whatever, it's fine. Hello YouTube. Welcome to this next reaction. Today we're doing something a little bit different, mainly because it's not a specific video we're going to be watching today. It's more like a channel called S-Word Broadway. Sorry, I don't really curse. Yeah, it's another thing that it has like Star Kid, the cast involved in it, which is pretty cool. So that at the very least, we're probably gonna get some good music or funny laughs one way or another. But yeah, I mean, we'll just jump into it now. Hey, Zazil. Oh, you're sick. That's unfortunate. I hope you get better soon. I'm doing pretty nice, pretty well, reacting to this. Not entirely sure. Did I? Give me a moment. I forgot to put up YouTube chat. Sorry about that. It's a good thing I caught that, like, so early. Otherwise, that would have been really bad. I mean, not as bad as yesterday, where I just forgot to change my stream title, and nobody told me, Lorem. Come on, chat, please. YouTube chat. Let me see you. Please? Can I get it? Nope. Alright, when YouTube chat comes up, I'll put it up. But, Zazalil, I just hope you enjoy some more StarKid content. Or at least side-related content to them. We will just start with the trailer. I don't know, get an idea of what this channel is supposed to be, what it's about, what are the vibes, all that. Okay. Just... Alright. S Broadway teaser. Okay. Very artsy. I like the lighting on their faces as they get dressed. And I don't know if it's just the music, but it does... I know it probably is mostly the music, but it does have kind of a goofy vibe. Despite how aesthetic it is. That's a very Peter Spankowski moment. Pull the suspensors. I mean, it's nice to see them just vibe and, like, dance a bit, but this tells me, like, nothing about what we're about to watch. Comedy and musical comedy. Alright. Oh gosh, the whatever it is dance. Oh man, I've actually forgotten what it's called. The world is healing. Oh, floss. Okay, it's not healing that much. But worse. I don't know if I would say worse. If I feel like Broadway, but you add comedy, just makes it better. Well, more comedy, specifically. Not like Broadway's doesn't have any. You know, I've always wondered when it comes to like that stick thing, where they like pull somebody off the stage. Did they ever, in the past, like way back, did they actually do that? Like somebody just, when somebody was messing up really bad on stage, someone off in like the curtains would like pull out a giant stick and literally like yank them away? Is that? I don't know. I imagine not, but at the same time, I could see it happening in real life. Alright. So, it's pretty much just comedy and musical comedy. They're such good actors. I'm sorry. Okay. Then let's just go to the first one. Also, these are like 5 years old. Just as a note. 9 people's favorite things. Okay. Feat Mary Kate Wiles and Kurt Mega. Let's go. The thing is, I feel like this song already. I'm off to like a bad start because like I feel like a lot of the stuff would be better if I if I knew the source material because I'm like, I don't know what this song is from. Also, yes, they really did use the hook in the 1890s. That's so funny, actually, and very 1890s. I is this a cover or is this like an original song? I'm so sorry. I'm not that cultured. I've watched a bunch of musicals, but a lot of like the ones that get popular online, essentially. I really like this song though. Nine people's favorite thing. I mean, that's generally how it is for a lot of stuff. I'd rather have like one really good friend than 100. You're like one of my second group friends, kind of thing. There he is. Huh? Honestly, probably. I imagine that a lot of like the really popular shows, especially like movies and stuff that were like very risky. Well, to be fair, even then they had the companies that funded them. While they were taking a risk, they did have at least a decent belief that yes, this is something people would want. Probably more than nine people's favorite thing, but the way they just come out of the darkness, which is a very cool way to, they don't have curtains, so they just hide you in the darkness, which somehow makes the reveal even cooler. But maybe if you're actually in the audience here, you can see them in the darkness. Probably. Is she quieter than the others, or am I losing it? That's the vibe. Wow. Listen, honestly, that sounds way more delicious than like a large cake. Even I don't like I like cake. I mean, generally because I like sweet things in general, so it's not that weird. But like I don't know. Crispy treats? Maybe it's just the nostalgia speaking to me. But I always, whenever I do get one, which is rare nowadays, they're always so nice. They're like way better than a lot of other things I've had that are sweet. No, this is evil. Oh my gosh, wait, the audience got are actually taking them. Sweet. Dinner and a show. With the dinner being Rice Krispie treats, which is a pretty good dinner, I would say. Red Velvet is like, it's pretty good. Not my favorite cake. I think of all the, man, actually, there's one specific cake type that is my favorite that I don't know the name of. Because I've only eaten it like a couple times. I recognize it every time I do eat it, but I never get its name. Because I don't ask. Which is really my own issue, but still. Tres leches is the kind of cake that I generally eat, that I really like. That I eat normally. Even though it's not like my favorite. People's favorite thing. Whoa. That is how exponential growth works. Let's go. Nine, nine. Woo. I'm so sorry to interrupt them. I always feel bad when they're like going hard. I just love the way their voices intermingle in this part. It's so good. Yay. That was a great song. I love that. And what a good intro to this whole show. So there's something weird. Hopefully, it'll be your favorite thing. It'll appeal to some people, but it's something they like, which I like. I feel like, not even feel like, it's just, this is true. A lot of the best things come from genuine passion. If you're passionate about it, you make something great just because you're passionate. So, it's if this song has any truth to this show, it's gonna be good. I'm excited. All right. Let me give that a like. You know what, Mary Kate? Thank you for your little outro. I'm probably gonna skip it only because we have a lot of these videos to go through. Fume. 9 people's favorite thing to. Okay, so they are parodies, or well, is it parodies? Covers. Covers is what they're calling them. Covers so that they fit this show that they're doing. And I know that because this one is. uh, that intro note is so nostalgic to This is a this show, the greatest show specifically, let me be more specific, is one that I always really like the songs of. I've never actually seen the show or the movie or whatever. I do really like the songs, so every once in a while when I play them with, and especially like the family and stuff, it's always so good. Oh, 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 oh. Little lack of music right now, but we got this. I can barely hear him, but the vibes are there. I guess they don't have like those little mic attachments that they do in like their musical shows. It's fine. We can. I'm sure we can. We can work with it. Although I feel like maybe that's intentional. Is left behind. Yeah. I think I understand the joke here. They're just gonna keep messing up this song in like the funniest ways. I feel like that's a very difficult humor to do right, because it's like, oh, here we are fumbling on this song and blah blah blah. Like you can just be like, oh, I fumbled every single part, but you have to do well so that the fumbles are actually funny. You know, it's like, oh, well now the song is just unlistenable too, but then be good and then fumble makes it way funnier. Or maybe they did do it right, and I just can't hear them. That might be another issue. That's a possibility that I just considered. No. We've come through. It's coming over you. This is the great. Yeah, that. I messed up. I literally forgot that they were what the song was called and that they were gonna say that. Oh man. Ooh, it's taking over you. Woo! Oh. Wait, that was so. The way Kurt did it, where he was about to go so hard, and he's like, This is the immediate pause. This is just some good like body language comedy. You guys good? Yeah. Honestly, this has vibes of when I'm singing with normally family friends, friends that are family. Uh and we're just like vibing singing, and then we get to a part where like I forget the words here, and then da da ba, but the vibes are too good, so we don't want to just stop singing. So we just bulldoze through it, kind of like, yeah, just say the words, yeah. Oh. The night, it comes through, it's taking over you. Those vibes are especially strong because this part where it's like, the impossible comes through, it's taking over you. Oh, like that's the part pretty much. If you know the song, you'd know that part. So the fact that they get that part right and then mess up on the other stuff is so funny. But now, who comes through? It's taking over you. Oh. Ooh. Why are the mics so low? Actually, is it just because Kurt keep like lowering himself to it? It's like, all right, now you can hear me. Yeah. Why? Why'd you do that, sir? I saw that in your tongue. Woo! You know what? They've convinced me. I think this is where I want to be. Through it's taking over you. This is the greedy. Oh, jeez. Won't fall down. Help us now. Will comes through. It's taking over you. Is it kind of quiet for you guys, by the way? I just realized the volume's kind of low. Ooh. Show. Whoa. Yeah. That was great. I love that. A very good intro into the show.
What's up, everybody?
Well, I mean, technically not intro. We had our well, now we know the thesis of this musical, which is that they just wanted to do something that they liked. All right, got it. And this was our intro, them acknowledging its existence, I guess. Now we'll go to I Will Never Leave You, a sideshow cover. Wait, is this oh my gosh, like the Evelyn like artists, which are two different artists that like act as Evelyn and Evelyn, which are like a character of conjoined twins. My only reason for going off of that is they're wearing the same. They're dressed like this, pretty much. You're good. It's so awkward. I just love the purposeful awkwardness. Normally, I really hate like that purposeful awkwardness and stuff because it makes me feel like, oh, cringe really hard. But I don't know. This is the kind that I like, where it's just like the little minor, like small things of, oh, sorry, you gotta. Doesn't linger, but it is like showing an inexperience that they obviously don't actually have, but are good at acting like they have. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. I feel like I just missed. she was just like looking over, smiling, and then it's like, "Oh wait, I gotta sing." I guess. mean, when you're conjoined, yes, that is kind of the situation. Unless you can be separated, which, I mean, I figure if you can be, most people would want to be if they can afford it. But at the same time, I'm not a conjoined twin. I wouldn't. I've. What do I know? Maybe some people are just like, well, we've been like this our whole lives. We'll stay like this the rest of our lives. I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty major decision. I don't even know. Huh. I've never really thought about it. Sorry. Let's move on. That's beautiful. I guess in that kind of way, it is nice, to have a person to never truly be alone. Having at least one person by your side. Although at the same time, having not having the choice to be alone also. Personally, I kind of like being just by myself or by myself with other people, but being actually not having that choice. Like, I have a twin brother. If we were conjoined, I don't even know. I'd feel like I would snap at him all the time, because I like just vibing and chilling. Although then again, maybe I wouldn't, because if we were growing up conjoined, I a lot of times I wouldn't have a choice but to be like to go away or just go into my room or like separate from him and be like, well, we have to resolve this issue because we're literally joined by the hip. I spilled water everywhere. I'm so dumb. I literally forgot that I opened. Take it away. Wow. I will never leave away. Yeah. Honestly, their voices go together so well. It's just so beautiful to hear them sing. I'm just kind of here vibing, being like, man, what great singers. Wonderful. Never, I will never, I will never leave you. Why are they taking like the deep breaths? That again, they do these little things that I don't know, feel like not real, because even she is like she didn't even start breathing deeply until she noticed, oh yeah, the other person's breathing deeply. Like, I gotta breathe. Either way, it's great. It was very fun. And now we're gonna see something we've actually seen before. Somebody recommended this video just randomly on a different situation called Confrontation, a Jekyll and Hyde cover. See, I didn't know that this was from anything. That this was like part of something. Like a show. But here it is. By the way, just a fun anecdote. I learned about this song. The first time I heard this song that introduced me to it was in Automatic for Undertale with like Kara and Frisk, where of course Frisk was uh, Jekyll and Kara was Hyde. Wait, which one is the evil one again? Which was the evil true side of the Doctor? Yeah, Doctor Jekyll. Okay, I was thinking. I think I was right. No one will ever know. Sorry tale of Edward Hyde. Edward Hyde. I think I was wrong. I think it is. Wait. Or is Edward Hyde the evil side? I'm sorry. I'm just gonna let him play. Yeah, a tragedy. Did not see my intent. Oh. I actually really like this start of the song because it's so haunting. Just the very quiet like piano in the background and Doctor whatever being saying this whole line here to himself. He's like, finally, it's over. But we know it's not. Such a fine line between a good man and although, actually, let me check something. I feel like you guys could barely hear him at all, but in general, he is being quiet, so it's not that weird. It's such a funny voice to do, but it actually the voice hit me just now, and it's reminding me of, uh, I think Nick Lang's character in Annie, Emperor Palpatine. The way that they did their voice, that's that's what this feels. That's what his voice now is reminding me of. You know what? As funny as it is, it kind of is fitting, isn't it? Because whatever side, other side it is like it's not exactly the evil side. It's the unrestrained side of the Doctor. Yeah, Doctor Jekyll. I'm just gonna go with it, and if I'm wrong, correct me. I guess in the comments. Um, Hyde isn't the evil side of Doctor Jekyll. It's his uninhibited side. They aren't like two people in a body, like with like dissociative disorder or whatever. It's literally just another side of him that the drink or whatever serum or whatever thing in the original releases, allows him to act completely uninhibited by his morals or whatever, to be his true self. And being kind of whatever and goofy and silly is kind of part of that. I could imagine watching the musical with Mr. Hyde being like that, and it's still being intimidating as well, you know, being funny, but also from the goofiness of rising terror. Oh, especially with Dr. Jekyll treating him so seriously and everybody else be acting very serious. All war is the end of a nightmare. War is a dying shame. Dream never end. It is kind of goofy though, and the way he, the way he does things. I do like how his body language changes as well when he switches sides so well. Dr. Jekyll's very straight laced. He's actually like kind of freaked out, and then Hyde is just like, oh. Long after you're gone. Forever. No! That was a good no. Well, I love to hear that again, actually. The sheer no, actual like horror in that no. That was great. Never be able to separate. Oof. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm running out of things to say because it's essentially just being like, Hyde is very funny in this, bouncy, moving around, which again does actually feel very appropriate for Hyde. The uninhibited crazy side, that does whatever's want, the one that can't help but to lose control. Yes, forever. You know what? It does kind of remind me of the vibes of Wiggly. Hey, friendy Wend. Fwendy Wend, as they say, exactly. Very goofy, very silly, but also, you're gonna die. And that makes the silliness a little intimidating. Oh, there he goes. That was good. That was good. I love the little slow slide down to his knees. Great. All right.
Guys, thank you so much for watching.
You're welcome. We're gonna keep watching. Oh, we're getting another classic. Feed Me, a Little Shops of Horrors cover. With Sinead, and Tom. I always forget how to say her name.
Alright, well then, Chewie, I'm gonna go get you some nice filet mignon down at the store, okay? Will that satisfy ya?
Feed me!
Oh gosh, it's a bear! No, don't feed the wildlife.
Does it have to be human? Does it have to be mine?
Feed me!
Where do you suppose I get it from?
the, the vibes changed so completely with the little teddy bear. Oh gosh, you have a hunted teddy bear and now they want you to feed him blood. Listen, guys. If, for whatever reason, you end up in a shop and let's say you pick up a random item, you know, despite all evidence pointing to it being at least mildly cursed, and then that item starts requiring blood from you, or even from the beginning, if it requires blood from you at all, don't seriously, just don't. I feel like I don't have to say anything more than that. All right. Feed me all night long. You can do it. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. Oh. Oh. I do not feel comfortable with the teddy bear on me. Then grow up. I guess the teddy bear is just flying through the air when they're being held. Because that does imply that they are like an actual teddy bear that's like climbing up. Seymour. I mean, if you, it's a pretty simple offer. Just kill some people. All right. Get it. Down to every meal. You know, I never understood how would the plant get all those things to happen. You know, like. They are just a plant. A moving, talking plant, admittedly, which is wild, but it's still just a plant. I don't know. I'm your friend. I'm your willing slave. You know the kind of meat on our red hot meat? Oh gosh. I think Petunia 2 wants to devour you, Seymour. You should step away. Tuts. Get it? I don't know. I don't know. The teddy bear's just like walking away. He's like, are you done? Or alright, I'll just go over here. So many strong. Oh, wait, now they're going into the audience. Seymour, do something. They're going to consume the audience. Those people are paying customers. Why not? I mean, besides the obvious murder is bad and no one really deserves to be killed and fed to a plant. I don't know. She hung around like I was James Dean. Do you guys like motorcycles, by the way? Like a Harley? I don't. I feel like I'm too much of a baby to ever get on one of those and like drive it. I just feel too vulnerable. Justify. Take a second. Hey. That feels targeted. Hey, what did I do? See, even that person down there, they're like, what? Like me? I didn't do anything. the bear. They're like, well, if that's not an inciting incident, I don't know what is one. It's obvious, Seymour. Murder the doctor. Which, hey, I'm not saying the Seymour shouldn't have done it. Actually, actually, let me pull this back a little bit. Seymour should not have killed the doctor and fed them to the plant. Specifically, killing the doctor themselves. Well, like a certain person from like a certain Max Yegerman, it's improved the world slightly. So I don't know. Yeah. Isn't that hard to find? The guy sure looks like plant food to me. The guy sure looks like plant food to me. The guy sure looks like plant food to me. I need blood and he's got more than enough. You know, it makes a lot of sense for Petunia number 2, which I think is the name of the plan, right? I think I'm remembering correctly. To be a bit of a show off. He's like to just keep going on the note that they clearly can't hold. I'm so sorry. The ending took me off guard completely. The little skip away is like, okay. Sinead. Sinead? Sinead or Sinead. Sinead is how I think she's saying it. Alright, Sinead. Now let's go to the song that goes like this. A Spamalot cover. I thought that said Spamton for a moment. I was like, huh? But no, why? That would be so weird. What's happening right now? Yeah. Mm. I don't see it. If you guys see the song that goes like this, mention it. Keep an eye out. It is true. By the way, this this is such a real thing. It's like, I feel like I can think of like a bunch of songs in various different musicals, movie and otherwise, with a song like this. But it's a classic for a reason, you know. Things become tropes because people like them, and the song that goes like this, it's always a banger. It's a beautiful song. Love that. Oh, that's too relatable. That's a little too. Yeah, I know that feeling. Going for those notes that are just a little too far. Oh, and breaking. Goes like this. Song that goes like this. It just keeps going. I love how they're like kind of breaking character and be like, bro, why does this song keep going? We've already hit the loud parts and the emotional peaks. Like, let's reach the end now. You know, let's get finished here. uh. Is the song long? And then the notes go like, "Oh wait, there's still more." They are actually getting the vibes of it, even though they're like complaining in song. Because generally it starts very soft. We reach an emotional peak, and now they're like, I don't know what I would call this part of it. Where they just like start repeating stuff and saying things to each other. And now they reach the end. Yay. It's the most awkward kiss I've ever seen. Actually, no, that was up there, but not even top 10 now that I think about it. And the whole Kurt going, this. That was so funny.
What's up, guys? Thank you for watching that video.
And I love to watch it, Kurt. Alright. Nothing from a chorus line. Yay.
I'm so excited because I'm going to the high school.
I don't think I know this song. Do I? I guess I'll have to hear it.
Performing arts. I mean, I was dying to be a serious actress. Anyway, here's our first day of class, Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter. Well, he put us up on the stage and put our legs behind each other, one after another. And he said, okay, we're going to do improvisation. And it's snowing out, and it's cold, and you're on a bobsled. Okay, go.
Alright. That's a... I guess think fast. We're improving. Snow, bus. Man, it's cold today.
Every day for a week we would try to feel the motion down the hill. Every day for a week we would try to feel the wind rush, feel the chill.
What does that mean? Is this the improv?
And I dug right down to the bottom of my soul to see what I had inside. Yes, I dug right down to the bottom of my soul and I tried. And the kids are going, woo! I can feel the snow. I can feel the air. And Mr. Carter turned to me and said, okay, Detritus, what did you do?
What was their name?
And Mr. Carter turned to me and said, okay, Detritus.
Detritus? And I'm guessing the answer is nothing based on the title of the song. But then again, if you're feeling nothing in the cold, that's really bad, and usually, that's like one of the early steps of frostbite, isn't it? Then you're gonna start feeling really warm. Or is it the final stages where you're essentially dead, and you feel literally nothing now?
And I said, nothing. I'm feeling nothing. And Carter said nothing could get a girl transferred. They all felt something, but I felt nothing except the feeling that this bullshit was absurd.
It's acting. You gotta act like you're feeling something. Pretend. That's not genetic. I mean, that's regional more, but alright. I mean, those are certainly interesting things to act as. If I became a table, I would just go and probably fall over. It hurt, probably. But or if I'm an ice cream cone and I was like, oh gosh, I'm being eaten. Help! Help! They're devouring me. I don't know. Are these like real exercises people do? I never did drama, even or like theater or whatever, even though like, I wanted to at some point, but it just I couldn't fit into my schedule, and one of my great regrets. Although I would not have traded for choir, so I guess that's life. No, that's so rude. They called you Otis. Nothing. Oh man, that's a reference like one of you will get. But if you do get it, I mean, I don't know, melting. That's something. That's not nothing. Oh wait, that's actually really sad. The teacher should be like, hey, they're trying, all right? Now, chill. But no, they just let them make. Oh. What'd you turn to? No. Why would you say that? Like if they did go to church, they'd be praying. No, don't worry. Something that wasn't nothing? All right. See, as a person who has never been in an acting class of any kind, I don't know. Is this a case where this class is actually just a bad class, or are they just not trying hard enough to like keep up with the rest of them? I am inclined to say a bad class, if only because the teacher let the classmates essentially mock a student who clearly is trying, even if they aren't doing well. But I don't know. Yay! Did it? Whoa! That came a little out of nowhere. I did not expect that. Sucks to be them, I guess. Probably was old. Give me a moment. I'm grabbing something. Don't worry about that. Just a way to do some things and stuff. no. Come on. Just because they were, like, not great. I mean, I feel like it's just feeling bad for somebody who died, even if you weren't that close to them, is just, like, the natural reaction. I always feel bad for people who have died, even if, well, especially if they've suffered. Even if I think they're horrible people or whatever, I'm just like, oh, no one really deserves that. That's sad. The little, whatever, at the end.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching Shitty Broadway. Be sure to like and comment and subscribe.
That's you.
Let
Do
us
that.
know.
And check out the original. It's linked down in the description below. Alright. My bathroom. The bathrooms are coming cover. The what? Oh, this one actually has a prop at, like, the side. Like a little lotion bottle or something. Don't pop your pimples. I know it's tempting, but it just scars your skin if you do it badly. Or I think just in general. Oh, why are you touching your face immediately after? It just... Oh. I'm glad you enjoy the bathroom that much. I don't know. I prefer my own room than any other place in the house. How many things do you have in that robe? Oh, that expression. You can recognize that expression. I feel like every time I've used a Q-tip in my life, I always make that face like... I immediately recognize it without even... I obviously don't look myself in the mirror usually when I'm doing that, but immediately I recognize that expression. Unfortunately, you're not really supposed to use Q-tips for your ears. You're supposed to use them for, like, other stuff. I don't know what exactly. Because they can, like, break inside your ear, which actually happened once to my mom. And also, I think it's happened once to me. And my mom, for a while, did not even realize she had, like, stuff inside. So we had to, like, pull out, like, a whole clump of the Q-tip. Oh, also, Asler, you're on your break for graduation. Wow, cool. Happy graduation. Congrats, man. Again, that's so relatable. Immediate reaction, like, oh gosh, it was that much in there. Is there anybody in chat who's like this with their bathroom? Because I can't relate even slightly. I'm like, to the bathroom in general, like, situation. To the Q-tip specifically, I got it, but... That's a... Well, now that's just a waste. At least you can say her face is moisturized, though.
I'm free.
Free. I'm free. I'm free. Whoa. when she first reached for something in her like robe pocket, I actually thought she was gonna like open up the robe, but then she didn't. I was like, oh well, of course they wouldn't do that. What am I talking about? Of course they would do that. Also, wow. You know, power to you if you don't want to shave. Personally, that's a lot of hair. I would probably shave. Is that like just actually an entire wig that she has in her underwear? Now that I'm thinking, because that seems like a wig, like wig hair rather than, you know. All right. Whew. Well, I'm glad that they're having a great time in their bathroom.
Hope you enjoyed that shitty Broadway video. We made it just for you, 'cause we like to sing for you.
I did enjoy. Thank you. All right. Don't Hate the Player. Original song by Angela.
Personal responsibility to set the record straight on behalf of all companies everywhere.
All right.
Actors, have you ever covered your shift, stayed up learning the music instead for the last 10 bucks? Ubering to the audition? The piano player sucks.
That would probably be kind of rough if like the person who's like playing the music is bad. Because you can't really account for that. You just got to be like, oh, okay, I'll figure it out.
I feel ya, I do, and sometimes that's true, but I think more often than not, it's a misunderstanding and simple rebranding. Could a twist this twisted plot?
What do you mean?
Handle loose sheets, repeats, cuts and transpositions. They're not clearly marked. It's fucked. If we hit position, I don't.
You know what? I can see that. A lot of papers can just get lost. You don't order things right. Don't put like a little, at least a number on the corner or something.
Don't make me edit, they'll head straight to Reddit. Slander my name. Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
I see. Don't hate the piano player, the accompaniment. That's rough.
Playing for hours, 5 straight. They'll have to pay the piper. 'Cause I think I'm gonna pee my pants. Guess I'll just wear a diaper. I ask for a break, they'll call me a flame. Slam me with shame. Oh, don't hate the player. Hate the game.
You know what? I'm glad for this song because I didn't even consider really the accompaniment. Like they, you know, I appreciate them in the background, you know, doing all their music, all their stuff. But I'm like, I haven't really thought about the how rough it would be for, you know, a lot of them. It's like, yeah, you just if you go into audition and they like start playing the music in the background, that does mean that they've been playing for as long as they've been doing the auditions, which could be and usually is hours. That sounds really rough. And if they take a break, then the auditions have to like pause, which is a very easy way to shame a person. Is like, oh, you're making this whole thing even longer. Everybody just wants to go home. Just hold it in. even though it's really bad to hold it in, by the way, like, it's bad for your bladder, bad for all that kind of stuff. If you need to go to the bathroom, just go to the bathroom if you can.
Love my job, I work until my fingers blue. I swear down in my heart, I wanna help you succeed. I can tell the director how I feel. That would be too risky. So I smile when I'm not, and I'll just pull my bottle of straight up rusty.
Oh gosh. It's whatever keeps you going, man. Whatever keeps you up.
If I don't come in all neat, don't hate. I'll be out here on the stand. Sometimes I just can't see the cue through all the jazz hands. If you're sitting there thinking I'm no Alan Meek, that's true, but that's me.
Do the people who do the cues, are they the ones like in the, do they like sit in the audience doing the cues? Because if that's the case, I can immediately now see why that would be really frustrating. Like, I can't see the people. It's like, all right, so sorry.
Oh, don't make a play before you make a citizen's arrest. Can't you see I'm trying my goddamn best? Oh, don't
Yeah.
Don't hate
Don't hate the player. Ooh. That was a really good song. I like that. Yay! A nice little break, I feel, from the longer songs.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm just hanging out near a dumpster because I'm a dumpster person, just like this show. Just make sure to like and subscribe if
Thank
you're
you for
also
that.
a dumpster person like me and the rest of my shitty Broadway crew.
Well, if you are, make sure to do that. Are we gonna be watching Spoopy Broadway as well? Well, either way, there's still 2 more of this.
Forsooth, fair Juliet.
I'm so sorry. Whew.
Forsooth, fair Juliet. Wouldst thou likest yon hot chocolate?
Oh, Jimmy, wherever did you learn to speak like that?
What?
It's fancy talk for Romeo and Juliet. Because
Oh, okay. I was like, what's happening? Romeo and Juliet. I thought it was actually Romeo and Juliet, but then he said like chocolate something. I was like, what? Or hot dog? Wait, what did he say? I already forgot.
you want to fool a girl, you need the right language.
Are you trying to woo me, Jimmy Harper?
I mean, yes, it seems very blatant. At least she seems to be into it, so that's good. Romantic, all right.
I need words to tell you about my pounding heart. $4 worth that make a guy sound smart. Well, I guess that's why they invented Shakespeare. His articulations of a lover's palpitations are so keen.
I think it's the other way around. Shakespeare made it because, well, Shakespeare did invent a lot of words. I wish we were more like Shakespeare, where we could just be like, bro, I don't have a word for this. Bam, here's this word. Which then again, you can just make up words. You actually can just do that. There's nothing stopping you besides people being like, that's not a word. It's like, yeah, this is what it means. It's like, it's not, doesn't exist in the dictionary. Well, sucks to suck. It will. You can just make up a word and be like, nah, this is what it means. So, that's just nothing really stopping us from creating a word for all the stuff.
My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love as deep the more I give to thee.
Oh, you sound so dreamy when you talk like Shakespeare.
A big vocabulary should be customary when you fall in love. La 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 la.
I guess. I don't know. You just, to me, it's just like, that's a lot of big words that don't mean much. Like, my bounty is as large as the sea. Is like, okay, you mean your like, do you have a lot of money? Is that what you're trying to say that means? Or is that just how much love you have for me? It's, I don't want to have to translate your words, man. Then again, that's just me.
La la la, religious birth of love.
La 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 la, hit parade for Shakespeare. Sure as I am breathing, you can make Elizabethan language fun.
True.
We are just like Romeo and Juliet. We're happy, young, and bubbling with love.
And hopefully won't die at the end of the song, like Romeo and Juliet. Oh, well, not at the end of the song. Well, whatever.
I can't wait to read the ending.
I can't either, but I'm sure it turns out real swell.
I'm glad that in the song they acknowledge, like, man, I don't know how this ends, but we are just like Romeo and Juliet. Can you imagine couples saying that, who somehow don't know Romeo and Juliet, have never seen it in any kind of media, have no idea how it ends, and go through this and they're like, man, we're just like Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, we're so in love and willing to do anything to be together. And then at the end, it's like, they die? Spoilers, by the way, in case you didn't know the ending of Romeo and Juliet.
They have a baby. That's probably the way the play ends.
Yeah, probably. You guys got it.
Hanging like a jewel upon the cheek of night. Hark what light we're younger with no breaks here. Really future spouses gonna break on both our houses if we're wrong.
That's a big words. Plague on both of your houses if you're wrong. It's not unlikely that you'll be wrong. Like, sure, there are some like high school sweethearts that work out, but most often than not, relationships don't even last past high school. So but they seem happy for now. Hopefully it works out for them.
Thanks for watching Shitty Broadway. Why don't you give this video a thumbs up? And,
Already did.
Maybe like subscribe. I mean, I love that for you. So,
Actually,
thanks.
there you go, subscribed. I did that. Thanks you for reminding me. And now, Agony from Into the Woods. Joey, Richter, and Kurt Mega. Joey and Richter and Kurt Mega singing Agony Into the Woods. Alright, let's go.
Did I abuse her, show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony, beyond power of speed. When the one thing you want is the only thing I'll ever read.
Oof. Yeah, that sounds rough. Into the Woods. This sounds so familiar, but I don't actually recognize this, like, that title. Into the Woods. And this song also seems familiar, but I also don't recognize it, even though it's really good. But that does sound like Agony. Can't relate. Well, actually.
High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her head.
Rapunzel?
Lithe and becoming, and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours.
Guys, come on. Don't compare your agony. It's fine. Everyone has different levels of agony. It's okay. It's not a competition. I do love Joey's like, what? Like, I thought we were just singing.
You know she would go with you if there only were doors. Agony.
If there only were doors, which in this case is very literal with Rapunzel, it sounds like. But, not Rapunzel. It even works as a metaphor. It's like they would go with you if there was a choice. If they could,
All the torture they teach.
I think what is so appealing about things out of your reach? I I wonder. I feel like there has to have been a lot of research into this at some point because is it the fact that it's the chase, the fact that you are chasing something that you don't have that makes you want it more? Like, is it just is the taboo of it in certain cases, or the I don't know. What makes people want what they don't have? Is it envy? In some cases, I imagine, but not all. I don't know. The mystery, a puzzle to be solved, a thing. Yeah, I feel like it's probably all that and more. Walking to the other microphone. Oh, Joey. You're great. I think they weren't even. Was it even? Was it even singing there? Yeah, it's like fine. Don't worry. Yeah, yours is worse. Whatever. Just let's just keep going, man.
Always 10 steps behind, always 10 feet below, and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife.
Oh. I wish I knew what this was from. Into the Woods sounds like a fairy tale, like musical kind of thing or whatever. I wish I, and I do actually really like that kind of stuff. So, which is why I'm excited for the new Star Kid musical that they're making. A very beautiful song, though, you know.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm just here,
Oh.
grinding in my home studio.
The spinning.
Working, feeling that creative flow. So check it. You gotta go to our channel. You gotta subscribe. You gotta comment.
Uh-huh.
Like, if we're not getting validation, if you're not validating us and saying how much you love us, then why are we even doing this? What's the point? Why have I made the choices I've made to get to this point in my life? You gotta validate.
We gotta get out of there. I'm dizzy. And I think that this is the last song of SC Broadway. And that then is Spoopy Broadway next.
No, man, we're done. We cut it because we didn't have enough rehearsal time, and the food trucks are leaving.
No, then they gotta go. They gotta get out of here. Is that the actor of Ichabod Crane? Rust. Russ or Rust? Rust. Probably Rust.
Because we didn't get to rehearse. How much rehearsal could you need? Well, I don't know.
Probably a lot, actually. Oh. Oh gosh. He's been possessed by the musical. Russ is like, oh god, what's happening? I don't know what he explained it to. He's like, no, don't worry. This is planned. We got this, all right? It's like, oh, okay. Wait, tiny baby hands. I love that. Rude. I was born to be with you. It's like, bro, don't give her hope. Les Mis is so... I've never seen the full show in like one go, but I've been slowly over the years listening to every song in various different contexts, unrelated or strung together, and it's really good. I really like all the songs. That was a beautiful line that she sang there. One day, they... One more day, man. This is actually a really good, like, finale song. It's like, one more day. Like, one more song. Let's go. Whoa. Pretty much one of the only things I know about Les Mis is that it's a song about revolution. Also, yeah, Laura, I'm still watching reactions. I thought you were joking when you said 2 hours. I was not. I was being very serious, like, hey, it's going to take like 2 hours. The flag. Well, they didn't have a France flag or whatever, and they're like, yeah, just Jaguars, man cave, let's go. Woo! More day on, one more day, one day more. Woo! I actually managed to hold that. Let's go.
Thank you so much for watching that shitty Broadway performance.
That was great.
Last one, right? Yeah. God. That marks the end of our first ever show. Finally.
Yay.
Thanks for sitting through it.
I enjoyed it.
Guess what?
What?
We're doing another one.
No. Next week.
Wow. Wow.
Combination aid puke in person.
That was immediately afterwards. That was
Link is somewhere.
awesome.
Two shows. And if you can't make it, get the digital ticket. Okay, bye.
Bye. And that is the end of Broadway. SE Broadway. And immediately followed by Spoopy Broadway, which will react into the next video. Alright. See you around. Hope you guys enjoyed that. As always, leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow the original stuff. It's down in the description. Go check that out. Star Kid, they're always doing great stuff. I don't think this is fully Star Kid content, but it is what it is. But it's great. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Leave a like. Bye. Alright, so How far are we into this? We are at 1 hour and like 40 minutes. We will not be able to finish Spoopy. Yeah, no, we will not be able to finish Spoopy Broadway. We could start it and then finish it next time, but honestly, it's probably better to just watch the rest of it next week. Oh, well, not next week, on Thursday. So, until then, I guess that's it for for that. But that's not the end of the stream. Now, for some of you, that might be where this might be the part where you leave. And if that's the case, thank you for being here. I was really glad that you joined us. Because after this, I'm going to be doing as I said I would, and working on my game, Mighty Grandpa. That is pretty much what I do. I extend my stream time so I can work on a thing that I really like. I hope you can respect that. So, Lorem, I can't check it now, is the issue. I literally, I just can't. I have to go into my notifications, and I just don't want to. So, I'm gonna set up some Unreal Engine. And now, the stream is gonna chill a little bit as we go into actually working on the game, alright? I'm gonna relax, vibe a little bit. Alright, making sure everything is set up. Open up Mighty Grandpa. I do need to get something real quick, because my brother actually did something great. He sent me the animations for Mighty Grandpa himself, Eugene Armstrong. So let me go through the process of downloading them. He sent it to them like at the very beginning of stream, where I was like setting stream up, so I didn't really have time to. Well, technically I did have time, but you know, stream was starting. I didn't want to waste that much time there. So I have to like download all these stuff. Hopefully that shouldn't be a problem on my new PC, because before in my old PC, if I download something, it would guaranteed crash the stream. If that happens again, hopefully not. Hope you finished it. Nope, I have not. Well, not even close. So I gotta just gonna have to stare at my face for a little bit while I do some stuff. Make a folder. Eugene Armstrong. That's not how you spell strong. Eugene Idol. Save image as Eugene. He made like a whole run animation, which is great, because we've been wanting that for a while. Actually, I just realized I have to make sure that I have them in order. I don't even know if I have these layers in order, because if they're not in order, then the run animation is going to be completely borked. But I think I have them in order. Welcome back to Lorem. You don't have to announce when you like do that, Lorem. I think I do have them in the right order, but I can't tell. Actually, they do kind of look a little off. Ah, well, it's fine. If there are issues, we'll resolve them in the next one. Do, 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 do. And now we're gonna switch slightly modes so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing without crashing anything. Do not freak out. You are about to see yourselves. All right? Just don't panic. It's okay. Boom. Mainly I do that so that it doesn't like crash stuff. Gotta open GIMP because I have to make a character sheet for the stuff. Wait. One. That's 7. So that means I need to make a new thing, which is all the sizes are being very specifically the same. Gotta be careful with that. And it is 130 by 130 is 1 tiles. How much was it? 1, 2, 7. Okay. I don't know how to count. Is there a problem with the software? No, there's no issue, Lauren. Why do you ask? Are you having some problems on your side? I guess I'm just gonna make it very wide. I mean, it's fine. And then have this be 260. These are the animations. That's not 260. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. 923. Did I write wrong? Yeah, I did. I was like, what? Because... Okay. That should be good. I don't know how to... I feel so dumb sometimes. Because I realize... Gosh. I wish I could just do basic counting. What? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. Wait, what's are the dimensions wrong? How do I check the dimensions? Actually, this is how I edit the dimensions. Why are the dimensions completely wrong? It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. There's no problem here. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's fine. I don't know why the content browser is always separated, but it's back. It's okay. Yes, he's way too big. He shouldn't be that big. I don't know why he is that big. Unfortunately, my artist is not here at the moment. I think he's eating, so I can't exactly ask him why that's the way it is when it should not be that way that it is. Why do I have a bunch of starter content? It's fine. It's totally fine. It does... Okay. Make things slightly more... annoying, but it's okay. We're chill. Well, it's fine that you joined for money, Grandpa, Lorem. Sprite actions. Apply paper 2D textures. Create sprites. There we go. Actually, no. Why did I create new what? Oh, what the? I did not mean to make that. Move these into just textures. Yeah. Okay, so we have our Eugene Armstrong sprites, and now we need to make a flip book. So we have his idol, which is just there, then this is his run. So, oh, perfect. It automatically got the name. FB Eugene Run. I think this is our first time seeing it in motion, so let's figure out how it looks. This is why the sizes had to be the same. It's fine. My brother will learn for the next time. As long as I can have him be moving, it's okay. Sorry, give me a moment. I'm just trying to remember where my blueprints are. Player, bass player. I guess we're gonna finally see him in motion. That's cool. Oh, wait. I wasn't actually done there. I gotta create a flip book for this, which is, FB. I don't know why I deleted Eugene idle. Where do I put my flip books? I genuinely do not remember them, actually. Yeah, I haven't. There you go. This is where it is. It's mine, it's mine, it's funny mine, it's my little toy. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Gene Armstrong, there he goes. It's up there. Take these two flip books and drag them into the right folder, just so we can have it organized. And now, I am still pretty excited, I'll be honest with you, okay? Even though it's not great looking in motion, I am happy to have it. Oh. It's way too big. It's genuine. It's actually too big. Okay, there we go. We resize it a little bit. We can work with we can work with it. It's the wrong size, but we can work with it. This 0.3 is definitely too big as well. Well, honestly, his hair doesn't have to have collision, so that kind of works fine. And having his actual collision be... Where's his actual... Yeah, his actual collision is in the center of his body. That's kind of fine. Oh, gosh. Why is he so... Oh, right. I know why he's so small. I'll fix that in a moment. And then I gotta go in here into his animations. Or where are his animations? Zoom out, please. I can't zoom out. I hate this mouse. I so desperately need a new mouse. There you go. Where's your animate? Oh, right. I forgot. I put your animations in their own thing. Animation state machine. Which, honestly, is pretty good. Oh, you don't have animation variables that I can just change. I have to go into here. Oh, that's so dumb. Why did I do that? In fact, I guess we'll fix that right now. Let's look down. I don't want to change that. This is idle. Oh, that's running. No, this is idle. I was wrong. Okay. Multivariable. Call this idle. Anim idle. Or idle anim? Idle anim. Anime. No, I meant anim. And this will be the animation variable. And its base value will be Eugene idle. There you go. And now I can change it without going into the state machine that I made for this. You hate that streams get deleted after 30 days. I mean, if I become a bigger channel, it's fine. Oh, sorry. Right, I just realized, because of the way that I'm doing it, checking if people are watching is kind of annoying. I have to, like, open it up here, and you guys get this flashbang of stuff, just so I can be like, alright, so this is how many people are here. Anyway. Look up. I don't have an animation for that. Run. Yes, okay. So I'll promote this to a variable. Run anim. Not anime, just anim. Well, let's see it. It honestly, I don't know if it's because of the distance, but it's not that bad. The only thing that actually makes it look bad is that one of the frames, he like shrinks and then goes back to normal size. Size-wise, he kind of is fine. Oh, gosh. Why? What the? When I crouched, I got stuck in the ground. Now his height is lower. I don't know what item you're trying to get, man. So, that is certainly a thing. I'm gonna upgrade all these to variable. Fall, anim. Put it into animation. So I can change them much easier later. Crouch, anim. Ah, right. I have a really wacky way of doing punches. Punching anim. My brother is pretty far on the way in doing the actual punch animation. Yeah, don't worry about the error. I'll figure out what that means. I just don't know. Oh, you have Sawman lore? Sure. Remember that the story's like a wrestling thing. Sorry, what was this? Oh yeah, begin punch. Begin punch anim. Oh my gosh, why do I have it so complicated? Punch middle anim. Gosh. Wait. Give me a moment. The name it doesn't really matter, but it matters to me. Punch and anim. Can I spell? Yes, apparently I can. Oh gosh, I have so many. I'm almost at the end. It's fine. It's kind of boring, but hey, if you're sticking around for Mighty Grandpa, I hope you enjoy it. Ground slam falling. Or as I will just call it, ground slamming. Anim. Have I been updating them all to animation variables? I have not. It's fine, I'll do that in the end. Ground slam end. Promotes variable. Upper cut anim. I keep not even checking what the actual anims are. Start uppercut. I wish I wish my brother was here just so you could see what the run animation looked like, because it's a thing. It certainly is a thing. It's mine, it's mine, it's certainly mine. Belongs to my boy. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. It's my little boyfriend. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. It's my freaking money. Mine, it's mine, it's certainly mine. Oh, whoops. I was literally thinking about making sure I don't put it in the attacking animation first section by accident, but and then I go into it. Okay. Animations they exist. I should put on some music. I just realized I'm literally singing in silence, but I can just put on music. Give me a moment. Look at my face. And you know, since I'm doing all this, I might as well put on some songs from Star Kid in the background. Feast or Famine.
It's mine! It's mine! It's certainly mine! It belongs to my boy!
Hey, GX.
It's mine. It's certainly
Come over here.
mine. It's
My
mine.
little toy. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. So a couple things. The size was completely wrong. I figured. 260 tall, 130 wide. This was 700. I had to shrink it for it to like work. Even then, I see there's other problems right there. Like a couple of frames missing. Well, the big issue it has, but sure, it has like a low frame rate, but it's whatever. You can easily fix that by just making more frames. You may notice one of the frames is smaller than the others.
I noticed. Wait, are you still recording?
Yeah, I'm streaming. I called you to tell you that while I'm here. I gotta figure out what's going on with the crouch. I'm about to get the short of the stick.
Oh yeah, did you like show his introduction to him? The audience?
What do you mean?
Mighty Grandpa?
I did what I could.
Okay. Anyway, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. If you could figure something out about that. I mean, I guess shrinking it works, so just please maybe get that one frame to be the right size as the other ones.
Which one?
I think I could just check it in here. Actually, it might be easier just looking at the actual animation itself and just slow it down. So currently I have a frame rate of 5 frames per second. Let's lower it to 1. So there you go. The first frame
The first frame?
is smaller than all the other ones.
Oh.
Do you want to see it in
Yeah.
not moving?
Yeah.
Here they are. This is the one. You can actually, just looking at this, tell that he's smaller.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, the first frame.
That's not the first frame.
What's the first frame?
Where did I get? Oh, that one.
This is frame 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a moment.
Again, this is for the demo.
So frame 5.
Or actually for your streams. I'm hoping to update this before the demo.
Well, honestly, having frame 5 be at the end is fine, because that's still, it loops, so technically it's like the first frame. Is this the last frame then?
Yeah.
That's the last frame?
Yeah.
Then it's fine. As long as this is the correct order, right?
Yeah.
Or well, actually. Let's see if that does look better at all.
A little bit better.
I genuinely can't tell if it looks better.
Only by a slight amount, if I'm being honest.
You think I should delete this frame, Lorem? I don't know. Can I adjust this frame size on its own? Because if I can, then I could easily fix it. But I cannot. Nope. Well, not in here, but maybe over here I can?
If you can't, then you probably got to show me after you're done streaming.
They just all have to be the same size. I can change its size.
Alright, that's good.
How? How do I figure this out? Oh, no. I can't. Maybe I have to go... If I change the original texture itself, can I change the size? You getting tired, Lorem? That's alright. If you want to clock out, there's no problems. I'll see you around. No, okay. I don't think I can. That's really unfortunate.
Alright,
Alright,
so you're gonna have to help me resize them because I am terrible at size.
now that I've put up that music, I'm going to... the sizes are all the...
No matter
They just have to be consistent, GX.
one way or another, I'm gonna screw up.
Are they all in the same document?
Probably.
If so, then you can just compare them.
You know I don't know what that means. Document.
This guy. Oh. There you go. We got some music, and now we can jump back over here. That Feast or Famine was just to, like, please myself. And then we'll actually go into this. Okay. Jeez. Does it look better? It does look better like this, actually. Now that the frames are in the proper right order, it does look better. Okay. It's fine. We're just gonna keep working on the movement in this boss fight. So, for example, let's actually increase this guy's health. Where is his health? Is it in his actual character stuff? I know that some things I can manipulate are out here. If not, then we'll just open his blueprint. Oh, right. I was trying to deal with the fact that he just doesn't attack sometimes. But... I guess it goes into an issue that I don't actually know how to answer. How do you make a random timer? Because I know that if I just go get random number for this like timer of attack, it will activate, but the timer itself isn't random. It just is whatever number it gets first. So it's like random between 1 to 3 is like okay, 1. And then it stays at 1. It's always every 1 second it'll attack. Not, which I mean is like technically fine, but also I don't really like that. I could try to create a loop. No, you know what? I'll try that. Yes, you do, Laura. Random float in range of 1, 2, let's say 4. So he has a max delay of like 4 seconds to do an attack. Actually, if this comes out, you'll be the first one to speedrun it? Probably, because you've been seeing all the development stuff. So... here's what this will do. We'll have a branch here. I'm, like, thinking, which is why I'm, like, silent for a moment. Get is attacking. Eve is attacking... is false when this thing is called, then we're gonna do an attack. We're gonna do the choose attack function. Okay. And whether or not this gets called successfully, we are then going to clear and invalidate event my timer. And then I would like to do this. Can I do this without crashing? Okay, there you did an attack. Oh, right, you get stuck up there. Let me resolve that real quick. And by resolve it, I mean I'm going to make it so that you can't do that attack for a second. I will actually resolve that in later. Alright, there we go. Ouch. Okay, he did an attack there. That's good. That's good. Oh, there he did another attack. That's fine. Oh gosh, he's so intimidating. He's like tricking me. I can't actually like jump over him, which is unfortunate. I think I can. I just like am missing it. No, I can't. Huh. All right. I don't know if this is working. Is the issue actually? I think it is, but I can't really tell. Then I guess I do have to solve why find like jump point isn't working. He's twice as likely to do the find jump point attack as he is to do nothing. Have I ever coded in other engines? No, I have not. This is why I mainly do this. Every time. Okay, I have to resolve why that attack is acting the way it is. Find jump point. So this gets called, and it's like, all right, first, can you find a jump point? Or can jump point. What does can jump point mean? Don't worry about it. Just by default, it's set to true. And also, you're not falling, which means you're not in the air. Okay, sweet. Because he has to jump off the ground. Then we set can jump point to false. This means that you cannot do this attack anymore. However, why? Why do we need to do that when we can just set it to is attacking and be like, all right, you can't attack right now. I don't know, actually. Why is it set up that way? Find reference my name. So yeah, choose attack there. Choose attack there. Yeah, so when they detect the player in their view, they start doing choose attack. Which is like, okay. That certainly is a way to do it. But it might be better if he just doesn't do it that way. Just attacks and does their, like, things. Gosh, dang it. He keeps doing that attack. The attack that just doesn't work, and it's just messing up all the testing. Oh wait, no, he only does that attack right now. That's why. Mostly he's just ramming into me. Unfortunately, there's no animation indicator of it, whether he's doing like another attack besides just running, which is a problem. Makes it really hard to test. Jeez, this is really frustrating. I guess we'll just focus on one issue at a time. So, for example, why? Oh, why? Is that how he reacts to finding jump point? I just have to scroll until it works, man. I like press other buttons to hopefully make it better, but it's just scroll till it works. Okay, so you find a jump point. Does this. I feel like this should always be an is attacking. Set is attacking to true when you start doing this. When you find a jump point, immediately set is attacking to true. Why do I have can jump point be its own thing? Find references to those. Where do we get this? Okay, we get it at a couple places. We get it over here, which is necessary so that he doesn't like spin around while in the air. Okay. Right? If this is false, then don't check for wall, which means don't like flip around and do your whole thing. Got it. So I do need that. Same for looking for the ground. If you interesting. Okay. This is where we set it back to true, which means that you can start flipping around with depending on if there's a ground or not. And then this is where we set it to false for the first time. And then what is this? That's just where we get it. Okay. I understand the point of it, but we don't really need a confirmation here for it. We already have is attacking. So as long as you're in the air and is attacking is true, then you can move forward. Or, well, is false. So as long as these are both not statements. No, that's not equal. That's not what I want. I just want not bool. Just pure not. So as long as these are both false, you've moved forward. Alright. Perfect. I mean, if you still watch me by then, Larm, sure, I'll mod you. If I'm still streaming by then and you're still watching, then sure. Okay, so now is attacking is set. That means you can't attack. Do another attack. Set walk speed to 0 because he has to like do his like jump animation. That's what the delay is for, so the animation could play. Although it could be shorter. He gets jump points, or gets the distance from themselves to the jump point. If jump point 0 is farther, a greater distance than jump point 1, if this is true, then go to jump point 0. If this is false, then go to jump point 1. This pretty much means they go to the farthest one. Okay, got it. And the time to complete is how long the jump lasts. This is where a lot of the issues seem to be starting. Because time to complete, this should work, but it doesn't. Changing this pretty much changes nothing. This is the name. So timeline jump towards jump point. That's this. We set to, chosen jump. We get our chosen jump, which is set to whichever one of these gets chosen. You know, let me just check and see how this... Alright, come on, do an attack. You know you wanna. Are you gonna do an attack? Oh gosh, I have to do another check test. You hope that I'll still be streaming? Honestly, I hope so too. I genuinely very much enjoy this. Oh, this is player. No, I need to be over here in Ghost Tiger. Find references again. Does this get called at all? 1, 2. Alright, it does get called. Oh. Is attacking gets set to true inside of the attack itself. Then I don't actually need to set it to true in any of these situations. In the actual attacks. Give me a moment. I have to like keep dragging myself around. It's rough. So this actually is completely unnecessary. But also, this doesn't work either. Which does mean that can jump point does work better. So if this is true and this is false, then continue to get can jump point. And set can jump point to false now, because by default it's true. I hope you won't regret it more. Then set max walk speed to... Okay. I think that works. It wasn't doing anything before because it automatically was being considered false. Well, actually, no. Keep that there. Alright, now we proceeded to this branch successfully because we went down the... Let's continue. Oh, sorry. Very sorry. I just moved the entire laptop and camera. This... Actually, give me another... I want to test another thing. Let's... duplicate that really quick and flip it around so it can act like a wall. Same way it does over there. It looks really weird looking, so you know that it's not supposed to be there. Oh, right. Sorry, I don't need you to activate anymore. But I do need you to... Now you proceed. Move forward. Alright. Wait. That's always wrong. That should have... The exact opposite of that should have happened. Actually, because of this collision, I can just move it slightly back so it doesn't look ugly. And yet it goes up. Okay. So, for some reason, in this case, the distance between jump point 0 Wait, no. He does have a lure. What? Okay, wait. That doesn't make sense. For the distance from... We get the jump points, alright? That's these two things. Jump point A, jump point B. We get them, alright? Then we separate them. Now we have the two jump points. We compare Is that... Does that fix it? So give it a moment. Play. No. If he's over here, he should jump to the, like, opposite side. But he always jumps to that one. I don't understand why he always jumps to that one. I don't think we need that because target to self is fine. If the distance between yourself... So we get the distance between yourself and the jump point 0, right? Got it. So let's say this is 1, and then let's say this is 2. If 1 is larger than 2, then go with 1. And let's say on the other end, if you're on the other side of the thing, then it would be if 2 is greater... This is 2 and this is 1. So if 2 is greater... Wait. I think I messed up. If the 1 is greater than 2, which is false, then go here. What? Why doesn't this work? You know what? Let's print. Let's just do a simple print. Let's disconnect that real quick. And no, don't worry about that. Just so what do you get here? 660. All right. So that was 660. What do you get here? Zero. What? Okay. I think I understand the problem. For each thing in the loop, we want to compare get distance to. No, wait. Because then we still have to save the size of it. So let's say theoretically we do this. And then for each item, we get its distance to... I'm just deleting this because it doesn't work. We know that there's only 2 items. Get its distance to self. And then we need a way to save its size. I think I'm gonna create a function here and then create a local variable for that function. Let's collapse this to function, call it I should create more functions, by the way. It just makes things nicer looking. Find distance, or just distance to jump point. So we have distance to jump point, which pretty much its output is a Boolean. So in distance to jump point, we get the jump points. Actually, let's do a quick check to make sure we're even getting the jump points correctly. In the event graph, yeah, I know it's pruned, it's whatever. Get jump points for each array element, print. Print name. Let's do this, essentially. This is just a quick test. 0. That's all you get. Does that mean that, as far as you're concerned, there are only there's only one jump off point? How does jump off points even work? Did I just never make them functional? Jump points. Where are these? Okay. There's that. And then there's something, but it's not telling me anything. Where is this? Well, anyway, this answers my question. I literally just never said it. I don't... Oh my gosh. I'm so dumb. Redicai's the type of guy that when he talks, he just connects an argument to another and then just talks about the other argument for the rest of the... I don't think it's that bad. You know, how many people? Oh my goodness. Okay. An event begin play, so when this thing spawns, we need to get our jump points, which is get all actors of class. Same way how we get the player pawn, that's player. Then we want to get all actors of class. And then we can easily figure that out as class jump off points. Jump BP jump off points. All things of BP jump off points, and then save it there. And now jump off points exists. Hooray. Which does mean that this function, distance to jump point, is kind of pointless. Like, why do I have 2 event graphs? But whatever. I mean, I made it already. I might as well keep doing it. for each. Du-du-du-du. Create a local variable. Call it, actually, no. Now that I've solved this, I really don't need this function. I don't need this function at all. So... And while I should use functions more often because they are actually good at cleaning stuff up, I just don't need it here. Which, honestly, I'm glad. So now we get our jump points. I can't believe I just didn't ever get the jump points. I'm honestly kind of baffled by that. Because of course it's not going to work if you aren't getting any variables with it. Then we compare the distance between this and that. And if the top one's greater, go to that one. If that... Da, 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 da. Same way as it was before, but this time it should actually work. Hopefully. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh. Why'd you work there? And now he's just doing this attack. Which I guess means that my system did not work for reasons I do not understand. That is the player, not... I'm going to close that until I need the player again. Which I will need the player again eventually. I just have to remember where everything is because so I can actually move around. Because I don't want to keep scrolling in and out. So... let's do that. Alright, there we go. Move forward. Boom. Set timer by event. Oh. Then it gets called again. Oh, but then it doesn't. I gotta think of a different way to do this. I could just make this two functions, essentially. Where the first function, well, two things like this. Let's just listen to Lore-Fi. Honestly, I could put on Lore-Fi, but I'd say I'd be afraid of getting, like, copyrighted, but Matt and the team have been generally pretty, like, lenient on that kind of thing. Anyway, what I'm saying is add another custom event, which is essentially reset attack. Have it be something like on event begin play, this gets started, and then it plays once, and it gets every time an attack finishes, we do reset attack, and it goes through that process again. That feels like a really clunky way to do it, to be honest, though. Genuinely, that feels like a really clunky way to do it. And mostly that just means that I replace these choose attack things with reset attack. Hey, where's reset attack? Is it because I had that selected? Where are my custom events? Did I spell reset attack wrong? Is that what's happening right now? I'm gonna cry. Rest attack. I did spell it wrong. How am I? I'm doing pretty good, honestly. I am doing pretty good. Wait. Why does this set is attacking to false? If you are already attacking, don't cancel another attack. This is just as a way of looping it back into it. Just like, alright, go back to yourself then and choose a new attack. I mean, the story mode, isn't that how you unlock characters? I figure you gotta do that for that. Let's see. Is charging. Alright, you're not charging. If this got chosen and you're not charging, then move forward. Set walk, then double your walk speed so that you're like sprinting. Okay, duration, stop charge. I'm sorry, again, why is just get is attacking? Add another pin here. Isn't that, that's as simple as that. So if you're not charging, you're not attack. If, yeah, wait. Oh, is charging, but like true? If you are charging, which means you're already doing an attack, doing this attack, then reset attack. Okay, I mean that's fine. If you are charging, which means you're already doing an attack, and you are attacking, which means you are doing an attack, and you are not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Wait. No. And you are doing an attack, which of course means that you're doing an attack. My brain is exploding. I guess I'm just having one of those days. You are charging. Yes. Okay. You are, which means you are attacking. Yes. Okay. Which and you are not falling. And you are falling. This doesn't make any sense. Why am I using an and variable? Or is what I need here. Alright, never mind. So if you're falling, then this is true, which means reset attack. Which means you can't attack. So or sorry. I just do this and make it that you can't continue if you are falling.
I was about to do this.
Huh. Why?
To snap you out of doing that.
No, that's how I think. I'm pondering my orb. I know. That was the point. But yeah, I could just do this instead of having is falling on literally every single check. Just literally do that if you are falling, you can't attack. I don't know why I didn't just do this before. If this is true, do nothing. If it's false, continue. That's so simple. Oh my goodness. In which case, I can just... And I mean, it's not like a big deal, but honestly, it does make it at least a little nicer to look at. So, if you are charging or if you are attacking, do not continue. Because if you are charging, that means you are doing this attack. Although then again, is attacking gets set here. When you choose an attack, then is attacking becomes true. Which is why I can't do this. Because if you are attacking, then it is automatically false. Hello, Mem Pamal. Welcome back. Wait, welcome back? I feel like I've seen your name before. I don't know. And it doesn't say first time chatter. You sent me a 41-minute long video. It seemed like a good time. Definitely does seem like a good time. I don't know if there's a specific part of that you want me to see. I already pressed the link, Lorem. If it was a scam, I would have been screwed, but it's fine. Okay, so is charging. You already checked if you're falling. You're not. Then do is charging. Reset attack if you are already charging, which means that... Yeah. Because we set it to true here. So that means, okay, you are now doing this attack. Then we get the character movement. No, Mempal. Mempamal. You don't have to leave for that. It's a very healthy thing to be, you know, nervous about videos that get sent. Honestly, it's really not good to trust video. Honestly, me pressing that link was a genuinely bad idea because you didn't scam me. But if you were a malicious actor who was attempting to scam me or steal my information, I could have just downloaded a virus and I wouldn't have known. It was a YouTube link, so that was unlikely to be the case, but still, technically it's not a good idea to just be so blasé. It is charging. Max walk speed. Double that walk speed. Then we delay. Normally for an animation to play, and then stop charge. Stop charge is this event where we yeah, this is where they're exhausted. They're like, oh, oh. They'd be playing an animation of just like because they just sprinted and they didn't get anyone, or an animation of them trying to grab nothing. We also, at the same time, get the player, ensure that they are not invincible right now. That's fine, Lorem. Don't bother the lurkers. Let them lurk. We ensure that they are not flickering and that they are in grapple range. If both of these are true, we will get to that in a moment. So, checks, are you grappling? If not, set is charging default. Wait. Why? Why is it only if it's false we set is grappling to... I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand why I have that there. You want to see a viewer with the same hype as you as Mighty Grandpa? Well, eventually, Lorem. Slowly over time, I'm sure we'll get that hype. Why is this here? I've learned so much in the process of developing this game that every time I look back at my code, I'm like, why did I do this? Yeah, we beat Undertale Yellow. So is grappling is automatically false, which means that it always goes to is charging. But why does it... I don't understand. Okay. Let me do a little test to figure out why it's doing that. You go to charge automatically without any issues. Oh, sorry, I don't need that anymore. Alright, is grappling. What do you get? False. Right. And you did grapple me. And now it's true. Oh, it's because it loops for some reason. Yeah, it had a weird thing where it, like, loops. Wait. Whoa, that's a problem. Give me a moment. Right. Then it proceeds. Now I remember. Okay. The reason I have this weird thing here is because it loops for some reason. That's a really important thing to know. So I am going to put a comment there. Prevents loop. And in fact, I will make that like red. Why does it prevent a loop? I have no idea. But it does prevent a loop. I don't know why it loops at all, to be honest with you. Actually. So stops charge. Okay. Continue. He's not doing the attack again, which is unfortunate. Okay, well, at least that kind of confirms that that's not why this happens. But I do know this will happen twice. Oh, he doesn't stop charging. That's an issue. He just kind of keeps charging. You know what I'll do when I'm able to donate? I will donate like $50 and just say cheeseburger, and I will rest in chat for like 3 hours. Hey, that's the future, man. I see the issue. Is grappling just never becomes false? Or... No, it becomes true only when they grab you. Okay, pass the player, plays the animation of them grabbing you. That's all this stuff. I'll put a little comment around it. Play grapple animation. Or invisible for grapple animation. Yeah, there you go. It does that. And then it sets you back to visible for the stuff. Applies damage. Then this is set visible. Set player visible. I really should have made these comments earlier so that I don't have to spend a bunch of time being like, what does my code even do? What does my own code even do? But here we are. Do, 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 do. Yeah, the donations are kind of high. And it'll only go up over time, technically. Is grappling never becomes false on the top path? No, well, it becomes false no matter what, I guess, after the delay. But I could also just do this. Make it exclusive to up here, because it's the only time you will be. Set is attacking to false. Set walk speed to original. It's 5 p.m. there? Yeah, oh, it just became 5 p.m. You're right. That actually doesn't mean stream to be over. Here's what I should do. I want to make an event dispatcher here called wall hit. No. Yeah. No, that calls wall hit. This is... No, that binds event to wall hit. Yeah, no, call wall hit. That was actually correct. So, you know, it goes into here, and when it does this stuff, when this is true, call wall hit. This is specifically, the reason I'm doing this is so that I can call it later. I can have things respond to it. So when this is true, go over here. And then on charge, oh gosh, pizza. Let's turn that off. What's his normal speed? He doesn't seem to be... It's hard to tell if he's going normal speed or not. So it doesn't seem to be that much faster. I mean, let's test it, actually. Let's go back up here, where we set his block speed to, like... Set it to, like, 6. So we can have a noticeable difference. There's... Oh! There's no difference. He seems to be going the same speed. When does he just decide to stop sprinting? I don't know. Excuse me. Man, not a lot of progress done today. A lot of mainly me messing around and trying to figure out why. But a lot of situations are like that. It's mostly just figuring out why so you can then fix it once you know why. I'm happy I put some comments so they can actually understand my own gosh darn code. You know, play grapple animation. Turn that off, then turn this off, turn that off. Let's see this. I mean, at least he stopped more than once. I don't know why only once, but... It's certainly working on it. I mean, I guess it functions enough. How did I get distracted, by the way? Wasn't I working on... Wasn't I working on the chart, like, wall jump thing? I don't know how I got completely sidetracked there. whatever. I'll work on that off stream, honestly, because I'm gonna go eat. But first, I'll see you guys around. Thank you for joining us on the stream. Wait, let me come over here. Thank you for joining us. As always, I'm happy to have you guys here, and I'll see you in the next one. Wednesdays. I'm not gonna shoot Wednesday. I'm just gonna say it point blank. I'm not gonna stream. Thursday we'll be back with more spoopy Broadway. We're gonna finish that, and Friday we're gonna continue our reactions to Data Runners. I hope to see you there. It was a really good show. I really enjoy it. And yeah, bye. This is the outro song to do. This is the outro song to do. This is the outro, outro. This is the outro song to do. This is the outro song. This is the outro song to do. This is the outro song. This is the outro song do. Outro song. Outro song do. Outro song. Outro song. Bye. See you guys around.